So, hello and welcome back to another video. I know I just don't want to talk about it anymore. My hair are just out of control. I know it. We're in like 2 months in quarantine right now, I think. 3 probably. We're gonna open this in 2 days, I think, and just to close us again in another week. So yeah, I don't care about my hair. I know they're out of control. But this is not the point of today's video. Most of you know that I got a 3D printer a couple of months ago. So in today's video, I want to tell you why you should or should not do the same. Get a 3D printer. Everything that you can now see behind me is 3D printed. We have some really small and some medium-sized things back there. Of course, you can make really bigger and really smaller things if you wanted to, but today I want to tell you why you should get a 3D printer in some cases and why you should probably not. Because not everyone needs a 3D printer. So let's just get right into it. There are a lot of situations that you might need a 3D printer. One of those are you just like those miniatures behind me and you want to create stuff like that to give probably to your child or create them for yourself. Did you hear the word that I said? Create. You can create art with that and actually get it into your hands. For example, you can do a little bit of coding and create something incredible in shape and size. But that's not all. If you're someone that probably wants to learn Blender, then there are really similar applications that you can get to do just that. Create 3D stuff and then also print them. So you will learn stuff from getting a 3D printer. It could be software or it could be hardware. That's another thing that you might need a 3D printer. You know, some years ago we were saying 3D printing and we were thinking like hundreds of years into the future. But now you can actually get a really decent 3D printer with only 250 euros. So yeah, you probably want to get one to impress your friends, think that you're really ahead in technology, and also learn how a printer works. You can also get some really cool budgets after some time to make things easier. I will probably do a video about that in the future. But yeah, those are some of the things that you might need a 3D printer or just want one. There's also one more really important part, is that you might need a 3D printer to create stuff that will help you. So you know, I was doing some Arduino one time, and you sometimes need gadgets to put they're gonna be lighting, whatever they're going to be, into the 3D printed thing that you have. So you might need to create a small cube, small in size, you know, and put into the cube a Arduino that creates lighting. So those are some of the things that you might need a 3D printer. Or you could create things to just put your phone into your car, so you don't have to get the phone up, look at it. You can just, probably just press the button over here, because the 3D printed thing that you have is going to hold your phone all of the times. And you can do a lot more things with that. Put your own imagination. I know that all of this might sound really fun, and you're probably now just searching to get a new 3D printer for you. But everything comes with a cost. And a 3D printer comes with two main costs. So let's talk about those ones. Did you saw this? This was actually plastic, and a 3D printer needs plastic to create you something, anything. Because think about it, how could it create all those lines that then they became bigger and bigger to create you a whole thing, like the things that I have behind me? It needs plastic so it can start making layer by layer anything that you want. The first cost: plastic is not cheap. This one over here costs over 50 euros, and trust me when I say it, you're going to need more than one just to create big stuff. So this is the first price. So you get the 3D printer, like 250 euros, but that's not it. You have to also get stuff like that, the plastic, which costs a lot of money. You could argue that, the 3D printer needs plastic to work, but it's expensive. So no, this actually is not 50 euros. The whole package was 50 euros that had 3 of them, but still that's really expensive. So you probably get the 3D printer, 250 euros, and then you get plastic, also 250 euros. So this is the first cost that I was talking about. But you probably don't even care about those extra money for the plastic that I mentioned before. You probably need and want to just create whatever you want, put your imagination, and then get the thing that you wanted to create into your hands. The second problem here, it's not easy. And trust me when I say this, even when you go ahead and get other stuff like the ones that I have behind me and other miniatures online, even that is hard to get and put it into the printer to start printing everything. It's hard, and when you want to create your own things, that's just another level. That's something else. So if you want to get a 3D printer, you really need to think all those things and problems that I mentioned before, so you know what things you're going to have in the future of your 3D printing career, probably. And yeah, that's everything that I wanted to mention today. That's the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it, and also subscribe to the channel, because that will mean a lot to me and it will help me. So yeah, that's all I had to share today. Goodbye.